Port of Dover Community Fund has been established since 2014, so we're now in our 8th year. The time has just flown by. But I'm pleased to say, and we're so excited about this, that we, with our latest donation, have now given Kent Community Foundation just over £1 million for good causes. That's just incredible. I think there's about 117 projects that have actually benefited from that, with over 50,000 beneficiaries too, so it's just such fantastic news. One of the most rewarding parts of the Port of Dover Community Fund is not just the financial support that we give, it's actually visiting the projects themselves. So actually going to see the organisation, actually being in the heart of the project, meeting with the beneficiaries and seeing how our funding has been used. So administered by the Kent Community Foundation, the Port of Dover administers our funds to employability groups. So we want to try and upskill, we want to try and get people into jobs. So we kind of focus a little bit on the younger generation. However, we do like to give our funding also to social, cultural and environmental projects that are also close to our heart, that are happening here in Dover on our doorstep.
So Kent Community Foundation is part of a network of 46 accredited community foundations dedicated to supporting their local community, especially the disadvantaged and the vulnerable. Kent Community Foundation has been in existence for 21 years and during that time has distributed over £50 million worth of grants to charities and good causes. So we managed 90 funds, over 90 funds, and one of which is the Port of Dover Community Fund. So the fund started in 2014, and since 2014, every year, the Port of Dover has donated funds, and now we have reached a milestone of £1 million. With that funding, we've been able to support 115 groups, projects, and we have spent £750,000 on grants. It's been absolutely invaluable for the district of Dover, and the funding has largely supported groups who need support for employment or path to employment, new skills, but also for cultural projects, environmental projects. So it's been an absolutely fantastic project, and we have supported up to or just over 50,000 beneficiaries during that time. On behalf of Kent Community Foundation, I wish to say a big thank you to the Port of Dover for their continuing generosity.
So Wet Wheels South East is one of 7 boats around the UK running under the Wet Wheels Foundation. We're the boat based in Dover, and we take disabled and disadvantaged people, adults and families out to sea to experience powerboating. So most recently we received about £5,000 being geared towards our core running costs coming out of COVID. It was a great award just to kind of keep us going. We've had many other awards over the years which we're really grateful for, that enable us to keep the boat running. It's run as a non-for-profit company, and the fact that they support us in various ways, the Port of Dover and the Community Fund, has been fantastic. This year we've taken about 1,600 people to sea so far, so it's been a really busy year, and post-COVID it's been amazing to kind of get back to some kind of normality. So it's been great, because the way the Kent Community Foundation distributes the money donated by the Port of Dover Fund has really helped not only us, but the charities that also come out on the boat. So the likes of Pegasus Play Scheme and others who come out and actually use the resource. It's been fantastic, and the fact that £1 million has been donated to the fund by the Port has been absolutely amazing, helping not just us, but the wider community.
We've been running since 1986, which is incredible for a very small charity, totally reliant on voluntary contributions and donations, and that's where I come in, and I spend all year trying to find the 70,000 that we need every year. And it's very difficult, obviously, with the way the climate is at the moment. So Kent Community Foundation really saved our life, to be honest, in July, and we were lucky to get funding from the Port of Dover with their help, and which enables us to come on things like Wet Wheels. We received 5,500 this year. We're really lucky from the Port of Dover, and that's helped us with our activity costs. We do a lot of water sports, being on the coast, and it's a thing that the parents can't always do with a child with disabilities. So all our children have a one-to-one teenage volunteer, so we go canoeing and they go swimming, which is really difficult if you've got a child that's 21 and can't swim, and having a one-to-one with them. We were Charity of the Year for the Port of Dover a couple of years ago. They've been ever so supportive, and without them this year we wouldn't have run. That's how important their funding was. In July it was, desperate to get that push, and we really value what we've had this year especially. And coming on Wet Wheels is just the pinnacle for us because it's absolutely stunning out there. It's vital that we keep our local charities going, and with the Port of Dover and Kent Community Foundation, I always hope that they'll keep on supporting our children that need it.
It's amazing to see over the years the diverse organisations that have benefited from the fund, and that's something we're really proud of. The Port continues to strengthen its community links, and we are so proud that we're in a position to do this, and we will continue to strengthen those links in the years to come.